Welcome in to the Blount County Coaches Corner as we go around Blount County and discuss what's happening at each school. And today we're going to stop here at the Southeastern Mustangs with Coach Kevin Bird. And Coach Kevin Bird, congratulations. You've had a lot of success. And I think about Southeastern and starting a program and you taking it over. You have now been to 6 consecutive state playoffs. You're coming off a region championship. You've taken this, some teams have never been to the state playoff 6 times, and in your short period, you've already been 6th. If you can go this year, it'd be 7, but you've done a great job of turning this program into a success. Talk a little bit about the success you've had. I know you've been here, you're the longest tenured, you and Coach Phil Phillips are the 2 longest tenured coaches in the county now. Talk about what it's taken to get to this point.
Yeah, it's my 8th year going in, and I'm still excited about it. The kids here bought in, so they made it very easy. A lot of the success is due to them, not, I'm just here to facilitate them, but they bought in and bought into the process, and they've done well. And I'm really proud of them. In the last 4 years, we've been able to go past the first round. So that's kind of the streak that we're pushed for now, is to get past the first round. So now, we'd like to go further. So, but I'm real proud of them and the work they put in, and they trust me, and we just have a good time and love football.
Well, when you've been in the school for 8 years now, it becomes home to you.
Yes,
and you've been able to do something that's never been done here. And, we talk about last year, you had a successful team. Started off slow.
Right.
But you really
lost 3.
Yeah, first 3 was 0-3, and I'm sure you was probably wondering what in the world's going on. But you were able to flip that at the end of the year and closed the season on a great run and won the first round of the playoffs, was able to win that region championship. You got some of those pieces back this year.
Right.
Talk a little bit about the team this year and some of the key players that's coming back for it.
Well, we're blessed to have 14 seniors, and most of those guys played a lot last year and in some critical roles. So, coming off of last year, we started out slow, trying to figure ourselves out, and then in the non-region. And then once we got in region, we kind of had put our pieces together and went on. I think we won 7 straight and, 8 with the playoffs. And then in the playoff game, they were a really good team, and we didn't play well, but still had a chance to win it and didn't. So coming into this season, we had a lot of drive to, there's a few things we want to accomplish. Like last year, we went 0-3 right out of the gate. So that's kind of been our battle cry, to be ready all summer. And spring, we had a real good spring, but that's kind of our battle cry, just to be more competitive in those first 3 games. And then to finish, like at the end of the season, we just didn't finish. We had a chance to go up. We were in their territory twice and we would have been able to drive in and go up and just could not finish those drives. So those are the 2 things that's kind of driving us this season, and having the guys back makes it a lot easier.
But talk about, you got some players this year that I feel like has an opportunity to have tremendous seasons.
Yes.
Talk about the strength of this team. Who's going to be the strength of this team?
Well, I think the strength of the team is actually the box, our big uglies. They're most of the team is back, is the O-line, linebackers, and a few D linemen. But I really feel like the strength of this team will be the physicality and being able to play with most people. We've traditionally been the smallest team out there. This year we'll at least be about the same size as everybody, or a little bigger. So
you got your quarterback back.
Yeah, athlete-wise, I do have some really good skill positions. We're just not real deep, so that's going to be our problem. Quarterback, our leading receiver's back. John David Butts, Jericho's quarterback. He worked that way in last year. Didn't really want to play quarterback, but now he likes it.
He's enjoying it.
Jason Hickman is our leading receiver. He's back. And John David Butts got hurt in the first game last year, so he's really looking forward to his senior season at tailback. So we've got those pieces there, and then of course that O-line's really good.
Well, and when you think about your area, you got a lot of common county folks. You
Yes.
just play Cleveland, you play Susan Moore in the county. Then you're going to have some tough games too. Besides those,
Those are
will
all
be
tough, yeah.
Those will be tough in itself because it's the county ride. But you got some more tough games down the road when you have to play people like Coosa Christian. And
Oh, yeah.
you know, last year they had a little situation, and now I understand they're going to be back eligible and ready to go. So we know that's going to be a tough matchup.
Right.
You got some games on the schedule with Glencoe. It's a 3A
Right.
school, some other things. Talk about the schedule and the difficulty of that schedule.
Well, we'd never played Glencoe before, and they were a lot bigger than us last year. They had, I think, 6 of their 7. They tackle to tackle. They were seniors, and they just we didn't have a good game plan for them because we didn't know what they were going to do. They had no spring game, fall game. They changed their scheme, so they got us. And so our first 3 games were Glencoe, Vinemont, which are both 3A, and then Coosa. So those were our first 3. And I didn't have them in a good enough condition, and we couldn't be competitive. Like, if you look at the first half of the Coosa game, it should have been 14-7, but we just ran out of gas and couldn't stay with them, and they separated in the second half. But you know, we've done stuff to correct that. We'll see, but we've got to be more competitive at the beginning of the season.
You know, and things change, as you know, in coaching. I want you to think about some of the changes. How different is it when you first started coaching to now? What's the biggest change you think in kids?
Just how you treat them. They're not, the love of football is probably not as ingrained in them. They like to watch it on TV or whatever, but just building that family and teams, it takes a while for you to be able to push them like you used to. Like back in the day, the mom and daddy wouldn't let them quit. Like they'd have a bad practice or whatever, and mom would send them back. And now it's not like that as much. You know, there's a lot of other stuff that they can do. I mean, I've been coaching since before the internet. So
Yeah.
we were trading film in the parking lot. So
Yeah, I remember those days. And one of the things that, to me, that helps you is when you think about this area. I grew up here, so I love Rim Lap.
Right.
I wouldn't want to grow up anywhere else. And when I came here, they didn't have a high school.
Right.
And one of the greatest things I was able to do as a president of the school board was be able to build this school and to start the high school program here from a guy that went to the old Rim Lab school, Southeastern. So it's been great to watch it.
Right.
And not only watch it become a school, but to have success in the athletic program. And when I think about it, you've got great kids. There's great kids here. There's great people here. You have a ton of support. I feel like in the stands, it seems like they're always full. And
we're building on that since we don't have any alumni.
Right.
You know, everybody's parent is from another high school, so as that.
That's right. Most of them went to local sports.
That's right, or somewhere else. So
most of your parents would have went to local sports or somewhere else.
So we don't have any Mustang. We're building them. So what's this? About the 12th, 14th? I can't remember. But like 14 years. So eventually we're going to have some alumni.
You will.
With some kids.
And you need one of them to be rich and come make a big donation.
That's it. Always.
But there is it's a great place. You have great facilities here, a great locker room and all. And I know you're building on all those things. But you know, one of the things that have always stood out to me about Southeastern is the quality of the kid, the quality of the people. We live in Blount County, which is a great county, and it's a great place. And when you have something new, it takes a while to mold, but man, you've got it going. You got great kids. At the end of the year, as we kind of wind this down, if Southeastern is going to be successful and be where you want them to be, what's got to take place as far as your team is concerned?
Well, and I'm sure you've gotten this with everybody, we're going to have to stay healthy, especially at some of our key points, skill points, and just continue to get better every week. We execute well and come up with a good game plan, then we should be able to, you know, be successful and competitive. And just get better every week. Just get better. And I've got to have some young guys to fill in the gaps for just in case, because nobody can take every snap, both sides of the ball for 11 or 12 games. So we got to have some young guys, and I think we do. And it's just they've got to, we've got a few 8th graders traveling with us for the first time. So there's some young guys being exposed to it. So we're going to need a few to step up. I mean, somebody always surprises you.
Oh, yeah, you always have that one person that
Right.
maybe do that as we close out. Who's some of the names that maybe some new faces that some of the Mustang folks don't know about that might stand out this year?
Well, I hate to call them out.
Put the pressure on.
Some of them, I mean, we've had a few, and these are older kids, and LaRon, I call everybody by nicknames.
That's
Sometimes
okay.
I don't. I know we're what is LaRon?
I put you on the spot.
Yeah,
there.
you did. Amari Hardaway. We call him LaRon, so it always messes me up. Amari Hardaway came in, hadn't played a whole lot of football. Did a lot of work last season, didn't get much on the field, a lot of time on the field. Plays basketball, did a lot of work with his feet in summer, and actually played a little point guard, I think, for the JV. And next thing we know, he's capable to help us at a corner. So that's a guy that had not played hardly any football last year that's stepping up. He'll be a junior this year. And then there's just, there's a ton of opportunities down there for the young guys. Jack Parker, Caden Sanders, Nate Sherrill, any of those guys. Charlie, oh my goodness, what's Charlie's last name?
Well, everybody will know who Charlie is.
But he's come in and won the wing back, so it gives us some time. So, but
Well, I know this. I think there's some excitement. I'm expecting a great year. Not put any pressure on you. You've been in the playoffs for the last 6 years. I feel like it's another playoff year if you stay healthy. The one theme in this county is every coach has told me we got to stay healthy. There's a lot of thinness in the lineups, but I feel like it's going to be a great year for you. You do a great job. This is a great place, a great school. We're excited about this upcoming season, and we certainly want to wish you the best of luck in this school year, and good luck to the Mustangs as they roll on. We'll be back in just a minute with some more coaches. You're listening to WCRL.
Custom, precise, and built tough. That's the only way we do it at 2M Welding and Fabrication. We bring your vision to life exactly how you want it. From handrails and gates to trailers and structural projects. If it's metal, we make it custom. That's why we're one of the fastest growing fabricators in the industry. Built to match your standards and exceed expectations. Learn more and see our work at 2mweldingandfab.com. 2M Welding and Fabrication. Built 2M Tough.